Hi everyone. So I divided this topic into three parts. First we'll see how stock market works. Then we are going to look at some important terms related to market. And at the end I'm going to tell you how can you buy shares, from where you can buy shares, and even we are going to do it live. So let's come to first point, how market works. So I took a example of company called Reliance Industries. This company is owned by Ambaniji. Now let's say Reliance need money for expansion. Ambaniji want to grow Reliance. Ambaniji want to expand the company. So for that, obviously he needs money. So what are the different ways in which Reliance can arrange that money? So mainly there are two ways. First, either Reliance is going to take a loan, which is known as a debt, or company can issue equity share. Beside this too, there are other ways as well, which is known as money market instruments and all. But for the simplicity of this video, let's assume there is only two way. Now loan everyone understand, just simply take a loan from the bank. But what about equity share? So in case of equity share, what company will do, he will sell a part of his ownership, and in exchange of that ownership, whatever money he receives, he is going to use that money for growing further. For example, let's say this entire building is Reliance Industries. Now, Ambaniji want to grow this building. Ambaniji want to build another floor in this building. So what he will do, instead of taking loan, he will sell one floor of this building, which we are denoting as equity share. And by selling that floor, whatever money he receives, he is now going to use that money to build another floor. So you might be thinking that why we are buying equity share, why we are giving money to Reliance to build another floor. We are doing it simply because we trust the company. We believe that Ambani ji is going to use our money for good. He is going to grow the company, and as company will grow, our money will grow as well. Why? Because equity share price is going to go up, and we are holding equity share. So if share price go up, our money will go up. So in case company take a loan, it has to pay interest. It's compulsory. Whether Reliance earn a profit or loss, it have to pay interest. It's compulsory. But in case of equity share, it's not mandatory to pay anything. Like company do pay dividend, but that's completely company's choice. Even if Reliance is making ton of profit, it still is Reliance choice whether he want to pay dividend or not. And now you might be thinking, what's dividend? So dividend is simply a part of the profit. So whatever profit Reliance made, if he want, he can share a part of that profit with shareholders. That is simply known as dividend. So now again, this question might be coming, then why should Reliance work hard? Here, as we can see, Reliance has to pay this amount. This is mandatory. So Reliance will work really hard in order to generate profit. Because if there is no profit, how come company is going to pay this amount? But here there is no compulsion. Reliance is Reliance choice whether he will pay or not. So there is no obligation out here. So you might be thinking, why would Reliance work hard in this situation? So to understand this, we have to look at the shareholding. Oh, shareholding means how much part of the company is owned by whom. So if we look here, this blue one means promoter, and promoter stands for Ambaniji. It's not only Ambaniji, you can say Ambaniji and few of his family members. But let's assume that this is Ambaniji only. So now Ambaniji is holding almost half of the company, and yellow one is public. Public means it's you and me, and this public is not just 1 or 2%. This 11% is held by more than lakhs of people. So many people are holding only 11% of the company, and here only 5 6 people, only Ambani ji is holding more than 50% of the company. So in case share price will rise, he is the one who is going to earn the most, and if share price fall, he is the one who has to face the massive loss, because he is having crores of share. We might be having 1000 2000 shares, but he is having crores of shares. So he don't want share price to go down. So he will do his level best to make sure company earn profit, and when company earn profit, share price will go up and his wealth will go up as well. So now let's come to some important terms. Trading. When you buy and sell the share before a year, then this is known as trading. Trading is for short term. And what's investing? Investing is same, but you are selling the share after 1 year. If you sell it before a year, then it's trading. But if you sell it anytime after 1 year, then it's investing. After 1 year, it may be 30 years, 40 years later, or maybe 1.5 years later, but any day after a year. So now primary market, where company issue share for the first time. So here when Reliance issue the share, this is the first time Reliance issued the share. So this market is known as primary market. There is no physical market, it's a digital market, but this market is just known as primary market. And this process is known as IPO, initial public offering. So process means, you can say, in order to issue the equity share, Reliance has to go through so many legal formalities. It has to take permissions of SEBI. So this process is just known as IPO, initial public offering. Now secondary market, where shares are traded later. So here company issue share for the first time. This is known as primary market. Now we own the share. Look here, 11%. I mean, lakhs of people is owning 11% of the company. Now we own the share, so we can buy and sell among us. We don't have to do it with company. We are simply buying and selling among us. So the market in which we does that is known as secondary market. So now let's come to last point, how to buy share. So when company issue this share, that shares is with this stock exchange. In India, there is mainly two famous stock exchange known as NSE and BSE. So you can think it as a dealer or as a storehouse. So all the shares of the companies are listed here. So in order to buy the share, you have to buy from them. But you cannot buy share directly from them. In order to buy, you have to go to broker and open an account, and that account is simply known as demat account. So in order to buy share, you have to open an account with broker, and from that account you can buy shares from them. So we will see some live examples. Okay, so this is my broker. I have a account with Zerodha. Here I'm getting search option. I can search for whatever company I want to trade in. So I'm searching for Reliance, and here you can see Reliance showed up in option. From here I can directly buy or sell. Let's say I want to buy. I click on buy. This pop-up window will show up. Here I have to specify the number of quantity I want to buy. And as we discussed, you can either buy from NSE or BSE. They are like a storehouse. You have to go to a broker account and then you can buy from either of one. So let's say I want to buy from NSE. I specify quantity and then I can simply click on buy. I'm not buying because I already hold few shares of Reliance. So here you can see I hold 9 quantity of Reliance. I bought it last week. So here you can see the profit 1300 something, almost 8% I earned. So let's say I want to sell it now. So I have to go to option and then I have to click on exit. Again we are going to get this pop-up, and we can sell either NSE or BSE. We have to specify the number of quantity we want to sell. In this situation we can't sell more than 9 because we hold only 9 shares. So I press on sell. As you can see, we got this pop-up. In order to see our orders, we have to go to orders, and here you get the information about your orders. We sold 9 quantities. Average price means the price at which your order got executed, at which you sold. So we earn almost 1300 something. So out of that money, let's say I have to pay 50-60 rupees as a tax and brokerage, and rest of the money I can take home. So that's it. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching.